Hello, everybody. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Well, so it's nothing exactly super bad, for say. It's nothing like super bad, except for like you know how everything's been going for me. Nothing like extremely bad, but like pretty not okay. Um, yeah, there's a lot to go over. Um, So yeah, I just feel like I should talk about it because it's probably important to you guys as my viewers to probably worry about me if I'm not like posting often than I usually would. Um, yeah. So it's just that, like I started to lack. I started to lack a lot of like motivation, and I guess it happens to a lot of us. And I just happened to go having to just not really like kind of just lose the spark. You could say that I that's exactly what I did. I did just flat out stop and not even tell you guys about it. um yeah, it's just like, you know kind of I did kind of give in to stress, and probably worried a lot of you in the meantime too, which I'm sorry about that. Well, so as in for anything, I have plans to start another role play in the behalf of waiting for season 4 to come out. Well, season 4 is out, but I'm talking about like as in for stuff to actually happen. I'm sure you guys are like waiting for that to happen. Well, nothing went wrong. It's just like everyone that I talk to on the server doesn't like it seems like they don't want to even do what we used to do with enthusiasm. And I just kind of start losing hope that I was going to even bring back the role play. And as so I nearly gave up. I nearly almost gave up. And it's not gonna stop me from like recording on other channels or anything, but for this one specifically, it did. It took its toll on this channel. Yeah, everyone that I hang out with have has different has like different now, like, things that they want to do, and I'm kind of me, Fiverr, and like Glitchy are just like the only ones that are like still wanting to do what we want to do with passion. And it just like, it just seems like everything what I've been doing lately has been dying out on everybody. It's not, you know I mean, it's not their fault that they want to just do their own thing, but in the same time, it takes its toll. And yeah, thank you for letting me know early, but okay. So it's just, I just feel like, I don't know. I'll give it 2 more minutes. I want to explain this more. It's just like it doesn't seem like it used to be no more. Yeah, like yeah, I have what what am I stepping on? Like yeah, it had there was plenty of things. See, I can't even walk in this area because all the add-ons for these been removed. So I don't know if I could actually save this thing, but I will when I can. It's just like, I lose motivation quite easily, and I can overthink a lot more easier when I'm alone and doing stuff on my own. Like, I'm not being bothered to do it, to, do role plays or anything no more than I used to. Man, I used to be like, everyone used to be on top of it way before season 3 happened, before all of that. It was just like, that was such a perfect time. No one bothered us. It was me, Circus Freddy, and Scarlet. Now that we have an entire cast, it just like the one thing that bottles behind my head is that Fiverr, or not Fiverr, but Circus Freddy asked me a specific question that I would hate to have to. God damn you. That I have to answer. That if there's scripts. Now, if anyone knew my channel well enough, or knew, like, kind of saw through it, there was no scripts. There was just a disaster, and stuff was just, random stuff happens. And in bottom of that, when I told him, yeah, there's probably going to be scripts, it wasn't the fact that he can say what he says. It's just like, the scripts for it are pretty all my scripts are usually really specific on what is need to be done, which also caused drama in like around in season 3. So, but I'm not gonna give it any more attention than that. As in, like, for like Circus Freddy, I'm afraid that he will, because he hasn't talked to me since our conversation. I kept giving him updates, letting him know, hey, I got some plans. I do have a story set in mind, and that's to like end off the series, and we won't have to like worry about it no more. But I'm just like, I'm afraid that, like, since that was how the roleplay is attended, I wanted specifically to give it a ending that seems more self-deserved for like the characters, because like all the stuff that hasn't been answered whatsoever. Season 3 was supposed to be like the ending, but the way it turned out doesn't really seem anything. It didn't seem any like worth for me to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna end it there. So I wanted to end it properly, giving like a better ending for all the characters. And and yeah, I definitely want to give a good ending for Clemson because my character had been going through a lot throughout like season 1 to season 3 all the way. Well, all the way to season 2, and he comes right back in season 3. But the series will be like more tamed than this one because that's how I intend the series to go. And I do genuinely want the series to end the way it's supposed to end, and that specifically is the good ending. I don't want to like spoil much, but it's just like the lack of motivations and all the stuff that's been piled behind my head. It's like it bothers it bothers like the mental state and everything. And I took time off. I took like 9 to 8 days off. I feel like I will like post this, but I want to post it on the same time that I post another video. And I just like I'm not gonna like edit this video whatsoever. I want to like leave it as it is because since it's off my chest, I won't have to worry about it no more. And yeah, it's just like it seems deserving that people like you guys deserve to know. And I don't open up so well often. It's just that like my old best friend is back, and there's a lot of emotions that kind of swirls around that. A lot, like a lot of emotions kind of swirls in there. Considering there's a lot to catch up on between me and him. Now, I mean, it's not really much of worry about that. It's just like the worry of not even being able to record season 4 bothers the most because season 4 is the ending, and if it's like prevented from being recorded, then I have to keep going. Like I would have to find a different solution. I really don't want to go through the stress for that. Uh, a lot of people are not happy that I'm going to be retiring from the Clemson roleplay. Like, after this, you know what happens with Clemson. It's, you know, everything will be answered. Um, like, me and him will discuss how the series go. That's how I wanted to go, but for the ending specifically, like, the whole point is, like, since that me and, like, Circus Freddy started the channel, we should end the series together in the same way. So, I mean, it will come in one of those lines, so I guess I spoiled, like, there's a little hint on what's gonna happen. But other than that, like, all the disaster and all that stuff will be, like, I want that to be, like, planned by both of us. Like, both of us have our ideas to that. And, I just feel like, with all of that, like I want like the whole point how I'm gonna like I will like spoil how I'm gonna like introduce Circus Freddy back. I want it to be I want like it's probably gonna be in a Circus Freddy manner, like a really Circus Freddy manner. How they gonna introduce each other, but it's gonna be like played on a lower note. You know what I mean? Like if music, how like video games play things in different music, and it gives off a different atmosphere. That's exactly what I'm doing. Because the whole point is it's supposed to give off like I'll be trying to give off a odd feeling to it, considering that Clemson changed and all the characters are some certain characters are missing, and some just left. Like the good thing about it is that Scarlet's still technically there, supposed to be there with them, and if it doesn't happen, then we have to figure out something. I want to also make it clear that this map is really laggy, so if I start twirling around like this, that's my controller going off crazy because of it. But yeah, it's just like stuff been bothering me, and as you guys can see, I resorted to animation or pictures, as for comic books and what ifs, because I did technically want to do that, and I did it. Seems like it turned out well, but I am working on I am technically working on all of the what ifs with another what if Clemson was trained by Lobit, and there's another one with including what if Clemson had ice powers. It's kind of I guess that's kind of cool, and you even had animation, like a small edited clip of where Clemson comes from. I that also kind of bothered me a little. I was like, I hope Circus Ready doesn't look at it and be like, is this really what he's doing right now? I hope he's not taking that the wrong way, because it's not. It's definitely not what it is. It's just me kind of showing what Clemson's backstory is, and that does mean, yes, everyone in sister location is technically dead in that. You know, it's kind of gone from there, but it's just I just been having problem with my mental state, and I had to take a break from it, like like 8 full days to prep myself back up to doing it again. I also had to move everything to my one of my old phones, and I actually moved the maps on Discord, so if I need to move my stuff again, I could just move it all in Discord, which I won't have to deal with it. I won't have to worry about losing anything. But whatever progress I made on that thing, on that world before I moved it, I would have to recreate it again, pretty much. And that's technically fine with me. I would just have to, build it all over again. But I've actually moved the map back so I can build onto it more, because anything that needs to be finished, it's that map. And it's supposedly going to be scripted kind of like how CMS 2 was like. So you'll see a lot of references, including swapped stuff. Talk about swap stuff. Um, that stuff is going to be kind of crazy, considering where it comes from. The swap universe is just how it is. It's everything swapped character's role, it does mean Clemson has a way happier storyline, or not storyline, but like personality, and certain stuff didn't happen to him. And the swap universe is parallel, like kind of parallel to other universes, because it's legitimately just swapped characters with swapped worlds with swapped personalities. And it's going to be the first alternate timeline type of role play, and it's going to be like it's going to be like really cool, considering you'll get to see how everything gets played out. You'll see there is going to be background outside, so you won't see like a plain field no more. You won't see a plain field no more. And considering it's next to a neighborhood, so I'll try to like squeeze some luminal space and all that for you guys. So at least it'll like cover up that side. But other than that, it shouldn't really take much. And the whole point is just to like block that side. That's all. Um I'm also trying to create a FNAF roleplay, not a Minecraft, like not like the CMS roleplay that you think it is. No, it's like actually from the plot. Like I'm practically like recreating FNAF within its plot. But within it's gonna be kind of different, like slightly more different than it was, if that makes any sense. But that's just the way it is. Um, Nothing can be said about that yet until further notice. It's just supposed to be like it starts from Fredbear Diner, and then it will get to FNAF 1. I think that would be like the start of season 1. What it would be, it would be like FNAF 1, and including like gameplay. You know what I mean? It's not just gonna be just role play. It's gonna be like actual gameplay from actual FNAF, and it's going to be great. It's gonna be probably it's like it'll be all right. So other than venting anything, done venting, I feel like I can move on to going back. So I will be recording Plasmophobia again, and let's hope for the best. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.